The season finale of She the People ends with a bang. Lieutenant Governor Antoinette, Mississippi's first black woman to hold the office, finally steps into her power, but not without some serious tension, shade, and a shocking cliffhanger. At the heart of the finale is Antoinette making a bold move. She calls Kelly for help. That moment right there sets the tone. Antoinette finally realizes she can't do this job alone, and Kelly, along with Pamela and Danny, are ready to get on board. It's a huge shift from earlier episodes, showing that Antoinette is ready to build a real team and stop playing nice with people who clearly don't respect her. The story also zooms in on her personal life, especially with her kids. The scene with her daughter Lola calling her out over an old video in booty shorts is hilarious but also kinda deep. Lola points out the double standard. How can Antoinette tell her what not to wear when she did the same thing in college? It's not just about shorts, it's about identity, image, and how black women are judged so harshly for both their past and their present. That moment forces Antoinette to check herself, even if she brushes it off for now. Then comes the power play. Antoinette shows up at the Capitol to interview candidates to replace Henry, the current chief of staff. Henry flips out, tries to pull the race card, and fails miserably. Shamika claps back with one of the best lines in the episode. It is about race, the race to the top. It makes it clear that Antoinette isn't here to play games anymore. She's taken charge and not waiting for anyone's permission. And then there is Governor Harper, condescending, old school, and completely out of touch. At the press conference, he makes a fool of himself, using outdated terms and trying to act like he and Antoinette are best buddies. But when Antoinette takes the mic, she flips the script. She sets the record straight on the pipeline project and makes it clear that she's not just a yes woman. Even as Harper tries to bulldoze her, she stays calm, firm, and refuses to let him speak over her. The behind closed doors argument after the press conference is intense. Harper blows up, calling her a figurehead, telling her not to outshine the master, and accusing her of being too sensitive, but Antoinette doesn't back down. She turns his words against him and basically tells him he needs to grow up and listen. She even brings up the lawsuit he's been trying to avoid, showing she knows what she's doing and won't be bullied. Then comes the wild twist. Moments after Antoinette walks away from that heated showdown, people start yelling, running toward Harper's office. Someone calls for an ambulance. Antoinette's friends ask if she just killed the governor, and she's standing there shocked, whispering, "I didn't mean to." That ending leaves us with so many questions. Did the stress of their argument trigger something medical for Harper? Did he collapse? Is he dead? The show doesn't give us answers, not yet. But one thing's clear, Antoinette's not going back to being a political accessory. She stood up, spoke out, and now the whole Capitol's looking at her differently. So what does it all mean? Antoinette's journey this season was about finding her voice and realizing that just because the system wasn't built for her doesn't mean she can't lead within it. The finale pushes that message all the way. It says, yeah, politics is messy, people are shady, and progress is slow, but if you stay true to yourself and speak the truth, you can shake things up. And judging by the final scene, Antoinette just shook the whole building.